In a small village where the roads were more dust than gravel, lived a boy named Daniel. Daniel's house had a leaking roof made of rusty zinc. When it rained, his mother would place pots and buckets around the room to catch the drops. At night, instead of bedtime stories, Daniel listened to the sound of rain hitting metal and wondered why life felt so heavy. His father was a roadside mechanic. His mother sold tomatoes in the market. Some days they ate twice, some days once, and some days Daniel pretended he wasn't hungry so his younger sister could have more. But Daniel had something stronger than poverty. He had a question: why not me? Every time he saw wealthy men drive past in shining cars, he didn't feel jealousy. He felt curiosity. How did they get there? What did they know that I don't? At school, Daniel had no textbooks of his own. He borrowed, copied, and returned them before sunset. At night, under a weak kerosene lamp, he studied while mosquitoes hummed around him like tiny enemies. One evening, his lamp ran out of fuel. Instead of sleeping, Daniel carried his notebook to the streetlight near the junction. Cars passed. People laughed at him. Streetlight scholar, they mocked. He didn't stop. Years passed. He failed exams. He was rejected from scholarships. He was told people from here don't become successful. But Daniel made a decision that changed everything. He stopped blaming where he came from and started building where he was going. He learned skills. He worked small jobs. He saved tiny amounts of money. He read books from public libraries. He watched free online tutorials at a cyber cafe when he could afford 30 minutes of internet. His first business failed. His second business struggled. His third business barely survived. But Daniel had learned something powerful. Poverty is loud. Dreams are quiet, and quiet things grow slowly. One day, an opportunity came, a contract that many bigger companies ignored because the profit seemed small. Daniel took it seriously. He delivered excellence. That small contract opened a bigger door. Years later, the boy who once studied under a streetlight drove back into his village, not to show off, but to build. He fixed the school roof. He installed solar lights. He created jobs. When people asked him, "How did you escape poverty?" Daniel smiled and said,